Okay. Why don't we try... Let's try the movies.
Oh.
All right.
Watching a movie will have a greater impact on you, okay? Hopefully there's a kindness. I should go check. What you yawning for? Oh. Really? Kanji for crow?
Do you know the answer?
A crest?
That's incorrect.
I don't feel like checking right now. Ah, an eye. Interesting. Alright. Huh. Crows are scary, let me tell ya. Is that a take on a catchy?
Hey,
8 days left. Ooh. Makoto. Meh. Alright, it's decision time. Hold on, let's check the kit. What's your next rank? Gun-based all-out attack after successful ambush. What? That's awesome! Alright. Alright. Well. We have 8 days. Let me think. We need both FUTABA'S and Makoto's. But...
yo.
Alright. Let's talk FUTABA.
All right. Hey, listen.
Oh, really? You've really matured. 50 levels! Let's not get ahead. Well, actually, that's fair, I'd say. Well, that's a very positive way of looking at it. Okay. What do you mean? Are you okay? What is it? Can we skip the last promise? You're giving up?
Yes.
Can it be different for this one? Yes. What is it? Well... Oh, goodness gracious. This don't cut the mustard, does it? Is that the right way? I don't think I'm saying that right. It's like, yes, Futaba is the best, but at the same time, do I wanna... I need this rank, but I wasn't mentally prepared to decide. But darn it all! You asked! Well... I suppose so! If that's okay with you. Hello? Futaba? I broke her. Earth to Futaba. Wow.
That's...
You think you understand? There's no turning back, huh? I beg to differ. I beg to differ on that.
All right.
I don't know how I feel about that, honestly.
Poof. Bye now.
Wow. Oh, you get a trophy and everything too, huh?
Ah, you're back.
Shoot, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I could just reset and it could be like it never happened. That... To be quite frank though, would it feel right with anybody? Like, I'm trying to think if instead it was Makoto. I needed her. Okay, well, let's see. If the rank 10 it is. Oh. Oh, we got it. Futaba's rank 10 is something I must reach before. You know? This is something simple that I could easily redo. If I just we'll play it out, all right? We'll play it out, I guess. Where does it film me? I didn't like making it. I guess it's because I didn't like making a choice that early. At the same time, though, it is for the boss battle. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't even read what the question was. Well, no, I would have actually said B if I knew what the question was. I can watch that DVD, but I want kindness. So... Wait, I had the totem pole before.
Nice.
Just one? I've forgotten about that.
Hey,
I think it's because it's a team dynamic. Oh, what the heck?
wanna head back?
My knowledge maxed out. Yeah, that's why I don't bother with those questions anymore. It's like those students can say whatever the heck they want. I mean, truth be told, I can still see what the other responses are. So what people have told me.
Class is starting.
Well, what do you want to do?
Honestly, I want to sleep. But let's take a look.
Oh,
I can make another element set. I don't see a downside to that.
for real?
Oh, 3.
Yep. Hey,
7 days. Alright, and Haru's up. I just teleported to the classroom. Hey, Haru. I came to see you.
thank you.
As awkward as that sounds now. I don't have her. Well, we'll do it.
Thank you.
Seems like things have been going pretty well. That is true.
To be honest,
Well, I mean, but you like it now, right? Yeah. Wow. Wait, what's wrong? It'll be okay, I promise. Partners in crime? Isn't there a gardening club? I thought that was the whole thing. Oh, your fiance? Okay. His friend. Oh, okay. So that's how he introduced the concept to you. All right. This is why I didn't want to have a rank with Futaba so early, because I'm still trying to get to know everybody else. But wait, he's gone far worse. But we canceled it. I don't want to go with you. I should have said we should break up. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Tell me about it.
I'm not so sure.
I have. You think so, huh?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you say so, but we gotta. I'm pretty sure we're gonna change his heart later on.
All right.
Goodbye.
The frustrating part is I have to decide. It's like if I could. I guess I'll sleep on it, but if I get too far, I'll have to fight Sai's palace again.
Ah, you're back.
I mean, what I could do is just see. No, like literally, this is something I should keep permanent. I mean, I've already denied the teacher and the doc. Would have been the only other choices I consider would be Makoto and Haru. And I can choose to go back. We haven't done much of anything. What to do, 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 what to do. Let me search my feelings. It just wouldn't feel right, I guess, if I chose somebody else over Futaba. But at the same time, I looked at them as siblings, and even though they're not at all, it's not that I want to go single, but that's exactly what would happen if I didn't choose. All right, what are we doing now? I don't see anybody else. I meant to go do this. I'll wash my own clothes. I don't need to call to teach.
Okay.
I'll do it myself. I don't want to have to bother her.
Hey, hey.
Cause I got something on my mind.
Oh. And finished.
Gambler's shirt?
Hiya.
Hey, On. I know how you feel.
Really?
Yeah? Though again, that could be an excellent point for a setup. If my whole theory was correct. I literally do not care what you have to say. My knowledge is maxed out. Oh, really? Interesting. I mean, it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. I listen to my voice like more than most people, I think. Is it because the pitch is lower?
That's a shame.
I was gonna say it's because it's processed, but I thought that'd be too obvious, so. Alright. Look, at this point, I do not care. That is true.
I see. Hey.
Well, yeah, at this point, I'm really. Ah, shoot! She's not maxed? That's surprising.
Yo. Hey, hey.
And let's hang out.
Yeah.
I think there's a place we haven't been to. I mean, I've been to the Sky Tower, but I haven't been to this.
I'll go.
Oh. Interesting. No. It will be there later. I suppose. Okay, it's normal. It's back to normal now. So maybe I can deal. All right. Oh. I literally don't think I do. But yeah, it didn't matter.
I'm going home.
You're back.
Honestly, I don't want to do anything in evenings, but Hifumi is ready. Alright. Who are you?
Oh?
Yeah, what's up? Next opponent will finally be a professional. Your client?
That's...
No. Mother. No, you don't have to worry about that. I see.
Yes.
Wow. No, she can't. There's one of me in this entire world. Great. She's pushing her desires on her daughter. Gotcha.
Sorry.
A little bit. I mean, I guess I'll just ask. Makes sense. Oh. Really? Well, that makes sense. Huh. That's odd. Okay, well, yeah, if you can make some money, then that would help, but... Have you told your mother? However... Okay. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. All right.
All right.
Your eyes twitching?
I'll start.
Well, yeah, she's certainly getting into it. And I have no need for that either.
All right.
Until next time.
I forgot the movie. I need to go to the movie next time. Alright, what's up? Well. Sure. Oh, decide later. One week remaining. That's true. Let's just do our best. I know. No catchy. He's just chilling like a villain.
Hey.
Okay, let's end this. Sorry, Haru. But this takes priority.
Yo.
Oh no! Don't force yourself. To yours? What? Wait a minute.
This can't be helped. It's a small room, so I should be pardoned.
Is this different than the normal rank 10? What? Don't worry about it.
Being okay without you around. It's like the complete opposite of that cramped up in here.
That is true.
But I went shopping in Akihabara all by myself the other day.
Oh.
The crowd freaked me out and my palms got all sweaty, but I did it. And that's the proof.
What?
Don't you think it suits me? It's like totally cute, and it doesn't have some weird armband either.
The chair? I mean, I suppose so.
Anyway, mission complete, huh?
Nice job, Futaba.
Walking around was actually kind of fun. So, me being right next to you, can't be helped.
You know, I did not expect this. No. I know what the... I know.
Then, I finished the promise list? I got the platinum? I did it! The trophy's gonna pop in the upper right of my room here, right?
I thought you were using metaphors this entire time.
So, well,
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just me near. Okay.
I did not think this through. For what?
This is the same room I've always had. But it looks so different now.
I don't know if I can do this, guys.
It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick,
What?
the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
Take your time.
Yeah, I'll do it at my own pace. Oh, by the way, I got a text from Kana-chan saying she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager.
Oh, that's good.
Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. So, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list, remember?
Oh, crud. I did say that. And I sure do honor my promises.
That's the Joker I know. You know, thinking about what to buy in Akihabara felt kinda different to me this time. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back.
That makes sense.
It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again. I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I'd like to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return the favor. Not only that, I realized if I only act for my own sake, I can't put my full effort into it anymore.
Oh, really?
But when I remember my friends, and you, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
Oh, wait a second.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the hermit, granting thee infinite power.
The ultimate secret, huh? I know it said the same for everybody else, but...
All right. All right.
Angyoki? Uh-oh. What in the world?
My heart just leveled up. A new me rises from the ashes.
That's her new
All
one?
right.
Prometheus. Really?
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you.
That is not an option.
Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help. I'm serious, okay?
I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed.
So what is it?
So, instead of training myself to be away from you, I want the right to not have to leave you.
Okay.
That way, we'll never be apart if I don't want to be.
You already have that right.
Really? You know, I don't mind if my purpose is the same as yours. Not just as a thief, but in life too. Actually, I want it to be the same.
Nah, I don't think I can do this.
What? I'm crying? I don't understand. But this is my right. Until I say so. Don't let go of me. Well, not like I'd ever say that. You're okay with going home a little late today, right?
That's nice. All right.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
So, save. Load. Load. It was this one, right? Okay. Yeah, let's see what happens if I don't do that. Alright, so if I didn't choose that, if I chose this. Teammates.
All right.
My key item. I feel like this is just, honestly, it fits more. That makes me much more. I didn't want our relationship. Yeah, look at that. Nah, no, This is honestly better. I feel like this is honestly better.
Bye now.
Yeah. Everyone, despite what just happened, I'm sticking with this.
Ah, you're back.
So I'm gonna redo everything I just did, if I can remember it. Because honestly, I'm having a hard time remembering what I did. Alright, now I'll just back up to max.
Wanna head back?
Oh, it seems like she didn't actually like we should break up. That's interesting. Huh.
All right.
So I actually shot myself in the foot with that.
Oh,
I can give the plant nutrients. I didn't see that.
nice. Oh,
All right. We should be all caught up.
yo.
So let's see if this scene changes.
All right.
Akihabara. Okay. Different
I'm
scene.
going to go take a look around by myself.
All right.
If I'm not back in half an hour, just stay here and wait for me to come back.
I will. No, this is much better. Is it honestly for me a lot better?
I'm kind of nervous, but here I go. Time to make like a tree and branch out.
You got this. You got this. Futaba. Oh.
Sorry, I totally forgot to check the time.
What? Nah. To me, this is the superior.
I was having fun.
That's totally cool.
Guess that means I beat my mission, huh?
Yeah.
You know, it was the same Akihabara as before, but everything looked so different to me this time. It's not just here, though. My whole world is expanding. Every day brings new and different discoveries. The direction of Sojiro's cowlick, the atmosphere of Yongen, the various types of coffee beans. Things might be the exact same as they were yesterday, but from my perspective, it's all spinning. I knew it was possible, but I had never really felt that sensation before now. I just hope I can keep changing little by little, like everyone else does.
I am positive you will. Take your time.
Yeah, I'll do it at my own pace. she got a job at a convenience store. It sounds like she's just happy to be living life like a normal teenager. Plus, she got study guides with the money she made. She's gonna take the high school entrance exam. Even Kana-chan's trying to step out into the world.
You can't lose to her.
Yep, she's my new rival. Hey, you said you'd give me a reward if I completed my promise list. Remember?
I remember. I honor my promises.
You demand.
Oh, nah! Nah!
You know, I was looking in a bunch of stores thinking about what to buy. But it felt kind of weird. There were plenty of things I wanted, but it was all stuff I could get if I worked really hard. And after all, I already have something I wouldn't have been able to get on my own. You don't think so? No, you're forgetting. You gave me something really important. You gave me my life back. It's thanks to you that I learned I'm fine just as I am. And that I learned to trust my mom again.
This is so much better to me, and I'm noticing no, actually, never mind.
I was as good as dead. But you resurrected me. I want to use my work with the Phantom Thieves to return you the favor. And when I remember all the friends I've made, it's like I'm tapping into some kind of unknown power.
I feel a strong bond.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Hermit, granting thee infinite power.
Okay. And with that, this is the path I choose for Futaba.
All right. All right.
This is my buddy.
Whoa! My heart just leveled up! A new me rises from the ashes!
All right.
Prometheus.
You gave me my life back, so it's my turn to risk my life for you.
But again, you're not doing that.
Feel free to tell me anything. I'll do whatever I can to help.
Survive.
I'm serious, okay?
I know, but you know, I'm counting on you. I'll say that.
Leave it to me. And I never said I was gonna let my reward go unclaimed.
So what's your reward now?
So, let me see. How about a month's supply of instant yakisoba? Pretty good deal, huh?
Alright, now that is a Futaba thing to say.
I don't want to order it off the net, though. Let's go look for it in the real world. Now I know how much fun walking around can be. Thanks.
No problem. I am so much happier that I decided to do that. At the very least, I saw it, and she was the first option I chose. Honestly, I might go solo.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
I know that might seem drab to some of you all, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to do things just, well, normally I would do things for the sake of a playthrough, but in this case, I love this game so much that I like to play it how I like to play it. And romancing Futaba would not be that option. To me, it also just seemed like it was meant like they put that option in there if you wanted it, but to me it seems like it's just meant for Futaba to be your little buddy. So, but alright. And I think hopefully by showing you all the scenes, you know, and the differences, I think that might help some of you be okay with my decision. If there is anybody else who would change it, it would be Makoto or Haru. So we'll see that. But I mean, to be quite honest, I might have just gone with the doc. I hate that now. Because that would be another thing I think about is the dynamic between the group. You know, I just don't think we should be dating right now. You know, we got a mission to do. But anyways. And shoot, now I'm getting hungry after all that. I felt like I could make it to Sai. Maybe I'll just get close to it. But for now, I guess Chihaya. Haven't been her turn in a long time. And now it is time for the last question of the day for Persona 5 for 2019. As this is the last episode I'll be uploading for 2019. I thought this was a fitting place to end it since, you know, we started the game in this year, and you know, Futaba was always an interest, like as soon as I heard her voice in episode 1. So, and even though we didn't get back to that point, that's how I kind of wanted to end the year, or at least start the year, you know, with next episode, which isn't the case. There's one more episode, and I haven't recorded after that, but I know the next episode is not the start of that day. I think this is still a fitting place to just end the year. And to speak about why it happened like this, because I feel like it might upset some people, you know, one way or another. It was really that I was rushing into this because of certain things I read in the comments. A big part of it being, you know, how everybody was saying there's a second awakening and how I can't get all of them. And a certain someone saying how I wouldn't let Morgana be the first one I get, and you know, a bunch of other stuff. And then the second thing, which led me to the choice of even entertaining the idea of Futaba and Jason being together, is because of many of the Futaba fans saying how their relationship builds and how it might make sense to go that route. At least that's the impression I got. And at the end of the day, I can at least say that I tried it. You know, there's no curiosity in my mind now, and I genuinely feel that the way I ended it out, that's the way I would have liked it. Like, that's the way. I've run into this situation before where my favorite character isn't necessarily, you know, the one. It's an odd sensation, but basically, like I said, I look at Jason and Futaba as siblings. Even though they're not, that's kind of just how I look at them. And to me, what I wanted to do is say Futaba was my favorite. But I didn't want to take it to that. Like, once I started thinking, like, what would Sojiro think if he saw that? And then would there be a kissing scene and stuff? Like, I was like, nah, that's not what I personally wanted. So, hopefully, I think by you all seeing both sides, you can clearly see that if I were to go with the first one, it probably would change how I look at the playthrough. I'm much more comfortable with choosing the second option. And I feel like it just genuinely fits what I wanted better, and I felt like it was more entertaining. But that brings us to the question of the day. Which option do you think was better for Futaba? A romance option or the normal one? I'm basically just asking about the scenes in this case. You're right. I'm not saying that you think if you choose that the first option was the best, that you're saying Futaba was the best out of everybody else. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just curious on which scene you thought just fit better, you know, within the themes of the story. Because for me personally, even Futaba's interests seem kind of thrown in there in the 8th conversation just to kind of give you something that you could go off of. But, you know, it's up for debate. Like, I really do think that's up for debate, and I'm interested to see what you all have to say. So with that said, last thoughts I like to say, thank you all so much for joining me on this journey for Persona 5. We're not done, but I am going to be taking a break after this due to Kappa. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine, but just to be on the safe side, I think I'm going to like take a week, see how everything handles, see what YouTube's going to do, and then once I feel I'm comfortable, you know, we'll start back up again. Which is why I was doing this marathon. I wanted to get to a moment I felt everybody wanted to see before I took a little bit of a break. But with that said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below. And like I said last episode, there will be a final episode with Fire Emblem on my second channel. But until then, I will see you all next year.